Hey Collective, this is Selena Fire. Welcome to Gypsy Fire Tarot. Give it a couple minutes and we'll get started. Hi Sterling. How are you? Welcome. Having some trouble getting my angle here. I want you guys to see the whole table, but of course, YouTube only gives you like a couple seconds to do it. And if you don't get it, it's a struggle. Hi, Tammy. I might have to go a little higher with the pole here. It's probably going to be the best I'm going to get it. Okay. I want you guys to see more of the table, but I think that's going to be the best I'm going to get it. You guys can see everything clearly, hopefully, yes. Okay. All right, we're going to get started. Okay. All right. Just make sure the chat is working. There we go. All right. Hi, Collective. Welcome to Gypsy Fire Tarot. This is Selena Fire. Welcome. Happy Sunday. So I thought I would come on and do a glow-in-the-dark reading tonight, looking at divine feminine and divine masculine energy. Okay. So I've already channeled spirit in, and I've already saged the area. So let's see what's going on with divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Okay. All right. Spirit angels and guides, I'm asking you to please give me some information regarding the masculine and feminine energy at this time. What is going on in masculine and feminine energy for the collective? Okay. Masculine. Feminine. So masculines have the King of Swords. Feminines have the Eight of Wands. Masculines have the Three of Pentacles. Feminines have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Masculines have the Six of Wands. Feminines have the Knight of Cups. Masculines have the High Priestess. Feminines have the Hermit. Masculines have the Hanged Man. Feminines have the Fool. Masculines have, oh wow, 9 of Pentacles. Feminines have the 5 of Pentacles. Masculines have the Empress. Feminines have the Sun. I'm going to cut the deck. At the bottom of the deck for the masculines have the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck for the feminines, they have the Emperor. Oh my. How crazy is this? So the masculines, right away, the first thing I see, collective, is the masculines are thinking of the Empress and the feminines are thinking of the Emperor. You both are thinking of each other at the same time, collective. You both are on each other's minds all the time. So what do they say? If you are constantly thinking about somebody, there's a reason, right? So if you're constantly thinking about somebody, it's because that person is also constantly thinking of you. Okay, it's twofold, right? So if you feel a very strong energy of always thinking of someone, it's because they are also thinking of you. So this is what's going on right now in the masculine and the feminine energy is they're both thinking of each other at the same time. I'm picking up that you both miss each other very much. You have the communication card here. Yeah, you both want to talk to each other. That is apparent just by the cards is what I'm seeing. Masculines at the bottom of the deck want to go back in time, revisit something. I feel masculines, you want to go back in time in a sense to talk about something that has happened in the past that involves the feminine. Okay. And it looks by the cards, the feminine is open to talking about this at this time. It looks like the feminine wants to talk to the masculine about it. It does look like with the Hermit card here, the feminines are waiting on action from the masculine. Okay, this is just what I'm picking up on. So yeah, Spirit is telling me if this is twin flame, if it's a runner and chaser dynamic, masculines, if you're the runner, which a lot of the times you are, okay, that's very common for masculines to be in runner energy. If masculines are, were the runner in a twin flame dynamic, if they ran, push the feminine away, then masculines, you're going to have to be the one to take action, right? So it looks like by the cards, this is going on a lot in the energy. Feminines might be waiting, right? Waiting on masculines to take action. Okay. So this is what I'm reading off the cards. So this is telling me that many of you are feeling this way in the energy. Now take what resonates. Okay. Leave the rest behind for someone else. I'm just reading energy, current energy that I'm pulling off the cards. Okay. So masculines, it looks like you guys have been in a hanged man state for quite some time, okay? Thinking, pondering about maybe what you're going to say to feminine, how you're going to take action, okay? But constantly thinking of the feminine in the Empress energy. Masculines, you have the 9 of Pentacles here, which is beautiful energy. And this is how you see the feminine. You see the feminine in the Nine of Pentacle energy. You see the feminine as the end all be all, someone who has everything in order, someone that you want to be with long term. Okay. And with the Three of Pentacles here, this is, I want to show feminines that I've changed. I want to show feminines what I've been working on. Okay. This is I want to show my talent card, but I'm interpreting this as, masculines, if you've been working on yourself for this whole time, if you've been working on, doing better, raising your energy vibration, getting rid of toxicity, addictions, things like that. You're trying to raise your energy to meet the feminine, okay, before you approach, because you want to come in correct is how I'm reading this, okay? And you want to be seen in a good light, okay? So masculines, you have the King of Swords energy here. So for many of you masculines, you could have been in King of Swords energy in the past, right? So this is how feminine remembers you, okay? So if it was a last conversation that you had with feminine and you were in a nasty energy, King of Swords, okay, is represented here. The feminine is going to remember that, right? So you're probably pondering, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said those things. I probably didn't look in the best light. Maybe you feel bad about those things. And now, after contemplating and enough time has passed, right? You need to come in correct. So I think that's why this waiting card is here, waiting for the right time, waiting to make the proper changes to elevate properly. Okay. You do have, for masculines, you do have this Six of Wands here. So this is the victory card. This is someone wanting to come into feminine properly so that you have a victorious outcome with feminine, right? You don't want it to be a bad conversation when you finally come in, right? So I feel like this has been what the holdup has been. Masculines have been working on many things, and everybody's situations is going to be different, right? But again, just based on the cards, I feel like masculines, you're going through a lot right now, but you're constantly thinking about feminine and you want to approach, but you want to come in correct. Okay. High Priestess card is here for masculine. So masculines, not only are you thinking of the feminine in the Empress status, but you may realize that a lot of the feminines are also in High Priestess status as well. So maybe many of the feminines are very intuitive. You feel that maybe they're very smart, they're very wise, they're not going to fall for any games, right? So again, with High Priestess, that is your knowing, I need to come in correct. I need to come in with complete and total honesty, or they're going to see right through it with the High Priestess, okay? Moving to feminine. Feminine, you are also thinking of the masculine. You have the Emperor card here. So feminines are thinking a lot about the masculine, just as much as, masculines are thinking about feminine. Feminines are waiting with the Hermit card, waiting patiently for the masculine. Feminines, I feel that you've been very patient. I understand, right? We've been very patient, okay? So patiently awaiting for masculines to make their move, okay? With the Sun card here, I feel that there's a lot of love and there's a lot of happiness, and there's also a lot of happy memories with masculine that I think always stay in the back of feminine's mind, which is why the Sun card is here, okay? Um there was a time when feminine had to walk away. So you do have the Five of Pentacle card here. That's really the being seen for either a departure or a financial loss, or a loss of some kind. So I'm reading this to mean that feminines, masculines may have walked away, and maybe feminines are remembering that hurt and pain of when they walked away. But maybe there was a point in time also when feminine had to walk away from masculine, and that memory is here, right? With the departure card. So if masculines weren't coming in correct at one point, or they were in very low vibe, or it just feminines realize that, hey, I need to take a step back, right? This isn't going to work out right now based on the energy that you're projecting. So maybe many of feminines walked away with this card being represented here. So I'm taking it to mean two memories for a feminine. So feminines could be remembering masculine walking away, but then also feminines could be remembering when they had to take a step back as well. So that memory is there. So positive and negative memories are in the feminine energy. But again, thinking about masculine, missing masculine, okay. Queen of Pentacles is here. So I feel like the feminines right now are really focusing in on themselves, right? Focusing in on their happiness, their boosting up their own morale and also their own energy vibration, working a lot, trying to do things better for them. While they're also in the process of kind of waiting on masculine to get their stuff in order, right? You also have the Fool card here as well as the Knight of Cups. So I feel like there is a lot of strong love for the masculine, okay? There's a lot of love here. Again, a lot of memories is what I'm picking up. With the Fool card here, okay, I feel like many feminines would want to take a risk with masculine because the Fool card is the risk card. I'd like to take a risk with you. But I think it's ultimately going to be depending on, just from the energy that I'm reading, it's going to be if masculine has put the work in, right? So if masculine has put the work in to really work on the things that they needed to work on and change in their life, I think if that is done and lessons are learned, just based on the energy, this card is telling me that feminines, for many of the feminines, they would be willing to take a risk. They would be willing to risk that to mend things with masculine and see where it goes. Okay. So that's just what I'm reading from the card. So very beautiful energy. I do feel like communication is coming, because you do have the communication card here, and it looks like masculines are getting ready because this is the I want to go back in time card and talk, and I want a victory with you as I'm approaching coming in. With the communication card here, I think it is very possible for this to happen very soon, within the twin flame community and also within the collective, depending on what you resonate with. Okay. So that's what's coming out for masculine and feminine energy at this time. I would like to pull some of the Gypsy Tarot to just kind of see what else is going on and see if we can get anything that can resonate for you at this time. And again, everybody's situation is going to be different. So again, please take what resonates, okay? So right now I'm going to be using the Gypsy Tarot. Spirit, angels, and guides, can you please give me some clarification messages for the collective, for the masculine and feminine energy, please? Okay, we'll start with masculine. Despair. Okay, so things are bothering masculine. Spirit is telling me it's the ways masculine left it with the feminine. Okay, this is saying, okay. So I feel like this says prison, but I'm interpreting this to mean that maybe many of the feminines feel like there's no movement here. There's nothing happening, like almost like stalemate energy between the two of you. For masculine, okay, something is ending. Something is ending in the masculine's world. Masculines have the death card. So anytime you have death, that something is ending for something new to begin. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. So in the feminine energy, an old woman. Okay. So feminines have an older woman in their energy. We'll get more clarification on that. Masculines are waiting. Gypsy Tarot says they are waiting for the right opportunity. Feminines have a child or a baby. Oh my. Okay, so this is telling me, Gypsy Tarot is telling me many feminines might be destined to have a child. Oh my. Spirit is saying there's some of you that are destined to have a child with this masculine. Okay, that's not going to be for all of you, but Spirit says for some of you, it is true. It is in the cards, and it is fated. There is a fated child here that should be born between the masculine and the feminine. Again, that's going to be for some of you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Next we have the wife card. So feminines masculines. Masculines have the wife card. So the masculines are thinking of the feminine as their future wife. Maybe the masculines are thinking on proposing or thinking long term. In the feminine energy from the Gypsy Tarot, see, I'm having a hard time seeing this. Okay, transformation. So they have the transformation card. Feminines have the transformation card. So maybe there's going to be a transformational shift going on in between both of your energies. Masculine, you have the sorrow card. Yeah, so masculines are feeling bad. Spirit is telling me about an ending. Okay, so however masculines ended it with the feminine, it is bothering masculine energy. Yeah. Feminine, you have, okay, a consultation. So feminines, you could be seeking guidance on something, a consultation about something at this time. Spirit is telling me a futuristic consultation about a decision. Consulting about a decision. Masculines, you have a widower. Okay, so Spirit is telling me to read this card in a couple different ways. Masculines, if you are currently in a relationship with someone, it is either ending or you have lost a spouse or you are going through a transition of divorce or something like that. Because this is a loss of another relationship. Feminine, you have, okay, yeah, so there's a tower here in the feminine's world. So again, there's going to be a major shift here. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. We're going to see the bottoms of the cards for Gypsy Tarot. For the masculines, you have a friend. It looks like a female friend. So Spirit is telling me a female friend of the masculine may be helping them out at this time with something. At the bottom of the deck for the feminine energy, okay, it shows a soldier. Okay, so Spirit is telling me that this is yeah, and it's showing someone like in military uniform, like ready to fight. So this could be interpreted that maybe the feminines are ready to fight for this love, ready to yeah, like ready to yeah, like tackle whatever issues come their way. I feel like they're ready to take that on head on. Okay, so let's go over the Gypsy Tarot again. For masculines, you are in despair. Okay, in the energy, you also have a death card here, so something is ending in your world. You also have the widower card. So again, Spirit is telling me if you are currently in a relationship that is either ending for you or maybe you were married, divorced, or maybe a spouse. For some of you, you could have lost a spouse. Again, you have the widower card here. You do have the wife card. So this spirit's telling me this is futuristic. You do have a wife here with a child. It looks like a little boy is sitting on her lap. So a wife and a child. Okay, so spirit's telling me this is futuristic. Okay. You also have the waiting card. So masculines, you're in despair over something that happened. You want to fix it with the waiting card. You're waiting for the right opportunity. And then you also have the sorrow card. So again, whatever happened, masculines, it's really bothering you. You want to fix it. And there is a friend in the masculine energy, and it's represented as a female on this card, a female friend who is going to help masculine with something. This is going to be futuristic, spirits telling me. In the feminine energy, feminines, you have, okay, so feminines, you have the consultation card. So you're going to seek guidance. You're going to seek guidance and counsel on something. Okay. You have the prison card here. So Spirit is telling me that for some of you feminines, you could be in a similar situation to the masculine. Some of you could be with someone currently that maybe you're not happy with, feminines, okay? Maybe you also feel stuck in a situation. Or maybe you feel like there's nothing moving between who you're thinking about currently when it comes to masculine, okay? Like almost like stalemate. So I'm picking that up two different ways. Take what resonates, okay? Feminine, you also have in the Gypsy Tarot, you have an older woman, okay? And you have transformation here. So an older woman is going to be significant for the feminine energy, whether this is a mother, a grandparent, someone who is an older woman who has significance in this person's life. And it's next to the consultation card. So maybe they're going to seek counsel from this person for guidance based on the situation. Feminines, you do have you have the Tower here. So feminines, whatever's going to be happening, you might have a major shift in your life, which is why transformation is here. And feminines, you have a baby. You have the baby card. So this is telling me that many of you might have a major life shift, possibly with someone else. You might be destined to have a child with someone else. Spirit saying for many of you, it's this masculine. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Spirit. Collective, don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the cards, okay? And I'm just telling you what Spirit's telling me. Take what resonates. Wow, okay. At the bottom of the deck, feminines, you have the soldier card here. Again, I'm interpreting this to mean that this is, I want to kind of fight for this connection. Almost like I don't want to give up so easily. So, again, take what resonates, okay? I'm going to get some clarifying cards for masculine and feminine energy. We're going to get some more cards here, Spirit. What else can you tell me for the masculine and feminine energy, please? First, we'll start with masculine. What can you tell me for masculine? What are they thinking, feeling? What is going on in the masculine energy, please? Okay, forgiveness. Wow. Masculines want forgiveness for something. Wow. That's strong. Yeah, the masculines are having a really hard time. There's despair here again underneath this card again, and sorrow. And now they pulled forgiveness. So masculines want forgiveness. Spirit is telling me from the divine feminine. Feminine, Feminines are going to get a message from the masculines where it's asking for forgiveness. Wow. Wow. So masculines, you got the forgiveness card, and now feminines, you pulled message of forgiveness that is going to be received. Oh my goodness. Masculines, you have a message of warning, okay? So you might be communicating to feminine about something going on in your life, okay? So there's going to be a couple things that masculines want to communicate to the feminine. In the feminine energy, yeah, feminines are going to be finding out about hidden secrets, okay? So feminines, you got the secret card. Spirit is telling me it's because masculine is going to be sharing secrets with you, and things are going to finally come to light in this conversation, okay? Masculines are going through physical pain. Masculines have the physical pain card. So masculines are going through a lot at this time. Spirit is telling me tremendous heartache, loss, lots going on in masculine's energy right now. Feminine, you have the mirroring card. So if this is twin flame, you can feel everything. This is twin flame, you can feel it. You can feel what they're going through. So I think you might not know everything, okay, but you can feel it in the energy. Masculines, you are going to be getting a message from spirit, whether this is in dreams, okay, signs, synchronicities. Spirit is telling me that masculines, you are going to be receiving guidance from spirit and the divine of how to proceed and how to get through the trials and tribulations that you are facing. You have the message of guidance card, so this is very good. Spirit wants me to tell you, masculines, to pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that spirit is trying to send you so that you know how to proceed properly. Feminines, you are going to be learning about a karmic relationship that masculines have been tied to. And I think many of you already are very much aware of this relationship. Excuse me, collective. As an empath, I feel everything, so I do apologize. I'm feeling the intensity coming from masculine's energy, which is kind of overwhelming me right now, so I do apologize. Yeah, masculines, you're going through a lot right now. Feminines, you just pulled the karmic relationship card. So masculines are going to be sharing with you. Many of them have been tied to a karmic relationship, a very toxic relationship that they're going to be talking to you about. Yeah, and masculines, you just pulled the karmic message card. Masculines, I feel like at this time, you are going to be getting, if you haven't already, several messages from your karmic counterpart, probably threatening you. Spirit is telling me that for some of these karmic relationships that the masculine is in, it's very toxic. Yeah, masculines, you just pulled the karmic message card. So that's telling me that these karmics probably are going to futuristically, yeah, spirit saying they're probably going to have to either change their number. For many of them, probably get a restraining order. Again, it's going to not resonate for everybody, but for some of them that are in these very toxic relationships, this is what's going on right now. There's threatening. Spirit is telling me, wow. Spirit is telling me that there's some physical violence for some of them. And they're trying. They're going to try to get out of these situations, but if it's twin flame, you can feel it. I see it here in the cards. Feminines, you got a message of peace. So, again, whatever has happened here, masculines, I think you're going to want to communicate peace again with feminine, and you might want to explain what is going on here and why you haven't been able to communicate properly. And I think once some things are communicated, feminines, you're going to understand exactly what's been going on in masculine's world. Hi, Amy. Yeah, so this is coming off the karmic card, okay? It says submission here. Spirit is telling me that these karmics are going to try everything in their power to get these masculines to submit to what they want them to do. Again, it's a control thing, so I'm pulling a lot of control from the karmic energy. But Spirit is telling me it's not going to work. It's not going to work any longer. Yeah, repression. Okay, so Spirit is telling me it's going to work out. It's just that what masculine is going through right now, it's pretty intense, okay? And again, there's going to be a lot of communication coming. Spirit is going to be helping masculines to get through this, whatever it is they're going through at this time, okay? I'm going to go ahead and split the deck. And we're going to see what's going on for masculines at the bottom of the deck. See, yeah, communication. So masculines are going to be communicating with feminine. They're going to be explaining exactly what's been going on. So masculines have strong communication coming in. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, at the bottom of the deck for the feminines, you have a message of freedom. So this is telling me that part of the messages that you're going to be getting communicated from masculine is a message of freedom. So whether that's a relationship is over, something is going to be transitioning here in both of these energies. Okay. Wow. Okay. Spirit, what else? What else can you tell me? Spirit, what else can you tell me? For masculine, masculine has the friendship card. Masculine wants to build the friendship again. Masculine wants to go slow with the feminine. Friendship. So, feminines have the guilt card. So, Spirit is telling me that this is twofold energy for feminine, okay? Maybe feminine feels some guilt for the way things happen in the past with masculine. But Spirit is also telling me that guilt is going to be expressed in the communication from masculine, okay? Yeah, change. So masculine's got the change card. Spirit is telling me masculines are going through a big change in their life. If they haven't already, they're going to be making some serious positive changes for the future. In the feminine energy, feminines have a lot of regret. Spirit's telling me for time lost, okay? So there's time lost here. So I think if, and again, it's going to be different for everybody, but Spirit is telling me the regret card is thinking regret for time lost with masculine in some kind of capacity. Masculines, you have the worry card. So masculines could be worrying that, you know, worrying what's going on with feminine, worrying that it's not going to be able to be repaired, worrying about their current situation. Spirit's telling me they're worrying about finances. Some of them are going to be having to move. They're worrying about their living arrangements. They're worrying about a lot of different things. Some of the masculines, okay, Spirit's telling me some of the masculines might have a business or something that they do on the side. Okay. Yeah, Spirit's telling me that some of the masculines might have a business or something that they do on the side that they're worrying about being jeopardized because of the karmic relationship. That's going to be for some of you. Self-esteem. So feminines, you might have a little bit of a self-esteem issue, or you're going to be feeling that self-esteem issue coming from the masculines when they come in. Okay. Yeah, so masculines, you got the denial card, so maybe you've been denying this connection with the feminine for quite some time. Masculines, you could have also been in denial about the current relationship if you are in a karmic relationship, of how severe or how bad the situation was. So there was a lot of denial, not wanting to see the truth for what it is. In the feminine energy, feminines have a doubt card here. So feminines, you might be doubting a little bit that masculines are going to come forward and come and correct. Feminines, you might also be doubting that you're going to see immense changes from the masculine. So there might be some doubt here. You want to be able to see actions and results, right? So maybe there's that I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure if these things are going to positively change, or I'm not sure if, this is going to be able to be repaired depending on how and when masculine comes in. Okay. So that's how I'm reading that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and split the deck. We'll see what's at the bottom. Okay, so again, for masculines, masculines have the death card again. Double confirmation of death card for the masculine. So something is really ending in the masculine's world. So when something ends, again, something new begins. In the feminine energy, they ended with courage. So feminines, I feel like you're going to be very courageous, excuse me, to speak up, maybe say everything that you want to say to the masculines when they come in. And then also, with the courage card here, I think also you want masculines to have the strength and courage to do the right things. Okay, so that's how I'm reading this. Okay. All right. So before we close out the reading, I'm just going to pull some cards. I'm going to pull some just regular love cards of my own cards here, just very generic. I'm just interested to see what comes out. I just grabbed a stack. So let's see what's going to come out in the masculine and feminine energy. What's going to come out in masculine energy? Wow. I want to tell you how I feel. Okay, so the masculines want to tell the feminines how they feel. Okay, this is going to come out in the energy communication when masculines finally reach out. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for getting a little emotional. Fireworks. Okay, so fireworks. Okay, there's obviously a very strong attraction here between the masculine and feminine, right? It's apparent. And you saw that in the beginning of the reading. You're both thinking about each other, right? So I just feel like when masculine comes in, many of you, you might be seeing like fireworks in the sky, right? You're going to remember how it was with this person. So many of you might be feeling all these feelings again, right? So that's why fireworks is here. Yeah, okay. So masculine DM. So you're going to be very much in the masculine energy. Oh boy. Okay. So I got neck kisses coming out for feminine, so that's interesting. So maybe if, either feminines, you're remembering this, if you had this with this person, or maybe you're being hopeful for the future that you can get back there at one time. That's so funny. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I miss your voice. So, masculines, you're thinking very much of the feminine. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. Um, so missing the feminine. Yeah, feminines, you're going to be getting an apology. Okay, so you're going to be getting you might be getting many apologies from the masculine. Okay, that's going to be coming in. Masculines want to rekindle the flame. Wow. Okay. Feminines, this is past lives. So this might be for many of you. So past lives means we've done this several times before. This could be very strong twin flame. We have a soul contract, right? So past life energy is here. Okay. Yeah. So again, I think that it's very mutual. Okay. Someone's desiring you. So that means masculines, you're thinking again, very much of feminine. You might be desiring the feminine very, very much. Okay. And I feel like, again, I think it's very mutual. I think you love each other very much. You have a very strong, special connection with this person. Okay. Yeah, you are so beautiful. So maybe masculines, you might be expressing this to the feminine. You're so beautiful. I'm in love with you. This is how I feel. I've never expressed it, yada, 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 yada. So there might be a bunch of this coming out in the energy. Okay. But you can flip this as well, right? So feminine, you could be feeling that the masculines are so handsome, right? And I feel like it's going to be twofold. I feel like if this energy comes in, you're going to be expressing many things to each other. So this is how I'm going to end the reading. So masculine and feminine energy. Okay. So take what resonates. Hopefully you like the reading with the glow in the dark cards. So again, my name is Selena Fire. This is Gypsy Fire Tarot. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, collective. Check out my other channels. They're in the message box below, as well as the donation link. Okay. Take care, collective. Love and light. Peace.